Hello, good afternoon. Today we are going to do the lectures for the rest of the month of August and the next 4 months till the end of the year. And this is a reading that has been scheduled but delayed, and today I had the moment to do it. I had already done the three first signs, the fire signs, which were Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, or Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And now I'm going to do the lecture for the signs, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Next, I will do the air signs and then the water signs. So I'm using a different scheme of reading. I'm not using the astral hill, and because it was too long for this short upcoming of the next 4 months. So I'm doing something different, and I'm using three set of cards, past, present, and future. And so this is what I will do. Today I'm also working with my cats. They are here in the living room, and I don't know what will happen, but I hope they don't destroy the equipment. Probably they will come here, and I hope we'll see them. So I'm going to use three decks cards, one oracle card, which is the Twin Tarot, and I will use the Game of Thrones set of 78 cards, the tarot deck, which is Reader's White, and then I use for clarification a deck of Marseille, which I will try to, they are fighting, that's normal. I will try to use as clarification. So no further ado, I will do some shuffling and then we'll put the cards. So Taurus, a happily month of August, and we are going to see pumping. And so 3 cards for recent past, 3 cards for present moments, and 3 cards for the future, the near future, I hope. Basically, this is a reading for 4 months, can happen anytime in the future. I'll put the mouse here because I think it's easier to stop when I have to stop. Okay, so for the first 3 cards, the first deck, the deck of the past, we have the Queen of Coins, the Empress, 9 of Swords. So the bottom card is the main theme, which means that in the past you've been a bit in a prison of feelings and memories, and you had time to heal yourself. We have the Empress and the Queen of Coins, which has to do with your energy. Coins, by the way, or if you prefer Pentacles, is the energy of Taurus. So in the recent past, you've been working on yourself hardly, but you've been in a prison, so you have not developed your relations and your connections. So I believe you are working on yourself. In the present moment, you have the World, Justice, and the 5 of Swords. So the 5 of Swords is the bottom card. So the present moment is a bit of a Pyrrhic victory. So you have achieved something, but at the same time, you are unsatisfied what you have achieved with what you have achieved. So you are in the world. It means that this major arcana has to do with some kind of judgment and revelation, but more to do with already processing all those informations and be open to be in the world again. So this is a common theme. So when you pass some kind of transformation, you are beginning a new chapter in your life. So you begin a new path of transformation, and that is the present moment. At the same time, you have justice, which has to do with the necessary just equilibrium, or if you prefer, with the adjustment of the energies that is needed At the same time, this card has also to do with giving what is needed to reestablish order and, in a sense, peace. So this is a moment of revealing yourself to the world. Yes, you have worked on yourself and now you are presenting. You have processed your judgments, but at the same time, you are being cautious in towards what is coming. Probably new relationships, new jobs, new projects, and you are taking your sweet time. In the near future, you'll have the Nine of Spears, which means that you'll have some not very satisfying results from your quest. So you will have some kind of difficulties, but you will also find love because the Two of Cups is here. So we have a new chapter, but it will be very hard because you have the Ten of Spears. So it will be a hard task. This new love and these Pyrrhic victories without teaching you new lessons or lessons in your life. So let's make some clarifications to the bottom cards. So let's see what in the past was. I'm going not to shuffle this time, but just to put them in a different order. And I will now take some cards of clarification. So to clarify the Nine of Swords, you have the Six of Swords, the Fool, and the Four of Wands. This is very interesting because the Four of Wands has to do with commitment, and the Fool has to do to adventure to that commitment. And the Six of Swords, it's a card of getting through difficulties, being cautious. So what I'm sensing here is that you really know what you want in life, or in the past, you know exactly what you want. But at the same time, in order to begin this new journey as the Fool, you need to, in order to get your wedding day, you have to work a bit more your own boundaries, and you will have to be more with yourself. And that was exactly what you did in the past. And the reason why you are having in this present moment some results that are not perfect, but at the same time are victories. So let's clarify this Five of Swords. It has to do with the Emperor, with the Prince of Swords, and Queen of Swords. So what is, in a sense, bringing you down to reality, because you have here the Justice and the Queen of Swords, which are two cards who has to do with getting into reality, seeing the difficulties, the true difficulties of facing your challenges. And that is being the counterpoint to the Prince of Swords. So if you want to begin something and by the way, the Prince is someone who has to do with, it's not the knight, it's the Prince. And it's interesting because it's beginning communication in this new phase of your life. But at the same time, you are also in the energy of the Queen. So you are in the Prince and in the Queen of Swords. And this is very interesting because it's a counterpoint. You want to, it's an opposition. You want to communicate, but at the same time, you are evaluating what you are going to do. And that's why you have the Justice right here. So you are getting to yourself, to being the Emperor. You were the Empress in the past, where you were working on yourself, and now you are being the Emperor. You are bringing your energy towards something or someone. And let's see what is this burden of the present moment once you have taken the Two of Cups as your goal. So let's see, Taurus, what you have here. You have the Four of Swords, has to do with healing, the Temperance, and the Lovers. So this is a very interesting clarification, because where the burden is has to do with some recovery from the past. And I believe something in the past hurt you badly and you need to recover. Also to give a chance to something new in a tempered way. In a tempered way, it means that you are working on yourself. You have the Justice and then we have the Temperance. These two cards are very important because they have to do with working inside yourself, being cautious and conscious of what is around you, and finally being able to make some gold from metal, because that's what is temperance about, this alchemistic process of reality transforming. So, transformation. So we have a beautiful reading for you today, Taurus. I'm just going to take an oracle card. I'm not going to shuffle. So you have the sun, and you have the sun in the twin tarot. You have the two deck of 22 cards. You have the positive and the negative, and you have the negative side of the sun. So you are heading towards happiness. You have the two of cups here, and you have also the lovers, but you have to be cautious of the way you make this path. You should be cautious, and you should do it with a conscience that everyone has silver lining, but also a dark side. So you should look towards the future with happiness, but not with inconscience, because this card has to do with that, with inconscience. You not being in full attention of the perils you can face in the future in this new adventure that is coming. So the tarot is saying to you that you have a beautiful future ahead, but you should be cautious of your own imagination, okay? But still, it's a radiant future. It's the sun. It's not his best shape, but it's the sun, okay? So hope you like this lecture. I see you next time. Bye.